cannot settle with someone who doesn't share your values because you feel time is gone. You will be more than lovers. You become an environment for the next generation. Are you following what I'm saying here? So, the idea of starting a family is something that must be well thought about. Are you ready for the commitment of being a husband? Are you ready for the commitment of being a wife? Have you been taught what it means to be both? What it means to be a husband and what it means to be a wife? Have you seen in scriptures? Because you don't prepare in a battle, you prepare for it. Have you learned what it means to be a father? Have you learned what it means to be a mother? These are very important foundational trainings because listen, you may mourn your past and create what is worse than it. And I'm saying this again, and I believe I'm speaking in my prophetic office, that the next generation of fathers may be more of a disaster than those they hated. Because we keep having a generation of people who don't want to bow to responsibilities. The major fulcrum of being parent is sacrifice. That there are decisions you ought to make, but when you think about children who will face the consequence of your decision, you will hold back and put yourself under. Any man who makes decisions in his home without thinking about his kid is a bad father. From the moment you say I do, you are no longer living for yourself. Never say I do to someone that you can't take a bullet for. That's the idea of being a father or being a husband. Is a protector. Okay? Now, men, you are quiet. You know, part of the accusations I've received online is that I always focus on the men. I attack them. And then I make women feel good. I've come to attack men much more. You know why? That's the foundation. Everything rises and falls on leadership. Everything. Everything. You can't be a man who is dragging space with a woman. You talk to me, talk to her too. That's not a man. Unfortunately, not many homes have men who model to the boys how to be men. It is not age that makes a boy change to be a man. It is development. Growth. You man up on the inside. It is not your age that changes you from being a boy to being a man. You might be 60 and you are still a boy. And you might be 20 and be a man. Are you following what I'm saying here? It is not passage of time that makes a boy become a man. You are trained to become. You are taught to become. You are taught responsibility. You can't be crying up and down and say, I know real men are emotional. You should cry. Everyone saying, cry when you have to. Look at what my wife do. There was a man that had an attack. He woke up from his room and was crying, mommy, mommy, mommy. You know he was calling? The wife. That's the covering. Why should you go out in the storm and when it is raining and carry an umbrella that is bad? You should not say I do to a man who can't cover you. That's the reason why we have problems. Many have married fine boys who are leaking umbrellas. They can't cover. The guy won't pray. He won't even pray for himself. He can't pray for his family. He doesn't know what the enemy is planning. He has no word about the children. He knows nothing. He is blank. And he complains, I'm the man in this house. Well, if you have to announce it, you are not. Anytime you have to announce who you are not. It should be obvious that you are by the decisions that you make. Are you still with me or you are tired? All right. We've got to have men who teach the boys how to become men. It is not passage of time that makes you one. You must be ready for commitment. You must become a priest. Are you there?